How about my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back? How about my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back? It's a great song. It has absolutely nothing to do with this routine. You're gonna need a broomstick.
Broom it up.
And just to prove that it is indeed a broomstick, look, there's the nasty ass broom with months of my dead hair somehow stuck in. Oh,
Whoa!
don't worry, I will vacuum that. Whenever I hold this, I want to be the sand people from Star Wars.
Or Travis Scott.
Oh yeah.
He's got an emote called Rage in Fortnite where he holds up a mic stand and it's on.
There it is. If you're a Fortnite player. And if you understand neither of those references, nor the Chili's Baby Back Ribs song, I welcome you. It's going to be tough for you. Broomstick. And a nice soft floor space because we're going to be balancing on the tailbone, on the booty balance. So be nice to your cheeks.
Freedom like grandma's wallpaper.
I'm not quite sure how that applies, but I get what he's trying to say. Be careful with your boot. If you don't have a yoga-ish mat like this, sit on a pillow, sit on a cushion, fold up a hoodie, fold up a towel, just something that's soft for your underneath side. Hopefully we'll get some focus back here. Camera, work with us. Come on now. Come. It's a little better. Anywho, today we're kayaking. All right. And normally I would wear the life vest, but I'm fairly confident in my swimming abilities, so we're going to avoid to use those today. However, if you're at home, please use the life vest. If you got floaties for the arms, blow those up right now. Get smart, okay? Nobody's drowning today.
Got sunscreen.
It is we'll call this one a backside workout. Definitely some pulling happening. I want us to focus on the back, torso stuff, rhomboids, teres minor, lats, traps, biceps, delts, all that good stuff. Of course, a little lower back action as well. And as you can imagine from the tailbone balance, we are going to turn the hip flexors on a little bit. I know we sent them into oblivion yesterday with speed push-ups, but here we go for more, right? Might as well pack it on. We're going to start with 2 minutes, and you're going to move at quite a leisurely pace. Space out the work for 2 minutes. You can either keep the broom on or screw the broom off. I don't know, it kind of looks cool to have the broom there the whole time. We'll see what happens. Nice and tall. Ideally, the knees are straight and the toes are up so that we get a stretch on the bottom of the leg, the calf group, the hamstring group. This is also going to force us to develop a little more endurance in the quads and the hip flexor area and the lower abs as they all attach, because we do need some of that on the yaks. Keep our posture going for a long time. You know it gets uncomfortable. If you're not as flexible, a little knee bend is totally okay, but let's at least try to flex those quads just a bit, get the quad muscle happening. I'm nice and tall with the chest. I'm getting about a kayak grip with this. So a little bit wider than the hips, not too much wider. And if you want to get used to it with me today, we're going to use that thumbless grip, like so. And at all times, we try to keep the back of the wrist flat with the forearm. So when we do our rows, we're going to avoid any of this goose T-Rex action. Also avoid it in the opposite direction. We're going to always be in line. Forearm, wrist, fist. Forearm, wrist, fist. Tall. Reach towards the feet and tap the farthest thing you can tap. Some of you might be able to go beyond the shoes. That's amazing. Congratulations. Come back. Lean a little bit behind that center line. So I'll show you from exactly the side. I'm not going to stop here. I'm going to go a little bit beyond. And then I'm going to do it as isometric, where I puff my chest out and I bring that broomstick all the way to the torso. And that could be like bra line, top of the belly, on the chest proper, wherever it feels right for you. And just squeeze into the body. Imagine making like a little pressure mark on your skin there. Puff the chest out, pull back. Try to break that broomstick, don't actually do it. And then go forward. Tap the shoes or somewhere in that direction. Lean a little bit back to get the hip flexors activated. Puff the chest out and isometric squeeze for the back. Reach for the hamstrings and pull. Let's go 2 minutes now. Easy pace, nothing crazy. Squeeze. Reach to get that hamstring stretch and to activate the quads and hip flexors. And here we go. And if you were working those cross-body towel sling delt raises with us yesterday, I know you feel already with me. The delts are already fatigued just by being here with the elbows up. So I apologize. Also, you're welcome. Let's give them a double dose. And not only are we tapping the stick to the body, we're also squeezing in. So pull back. Make that little indent in the skin. Big inhales and exhales. I gotta remind myself to flex the quads, keep the knees straight, lift the chest, keep the back flat. And we just out here yakking. 30 seconds remaining. Keep it moving. If you're able to reach further, go ahead and do it. Maybe beyond the toes. Good. There's a 2-minute warm-up. Relax. We're going to get plenty of rounds. So many that we're going to get sick of this and wonder, when is that bell going to show up? It's a 30-second loop. Very simple. We have a couple different moves that we're going to pair together. And we'll just narrate them as we go. They're fairly simple. Remember, all of it's back side of the body stuff. So, lats, all this shit, little bicep action. And I'll remind us what we should think about targeting as we go through these, but just make sure it's backside of the body. Make sure it feels like a pull workout the entire time. So if there are questions on what you should be feeling, just know the more we can tax the back muscles with our posture changes and variations, the better. All right. Go ahead and scrub your brain. Okay, now we're ready to focus. First things first, we put the stick under the crook of the knees.
Who's Denise?
That's a knee. This knee.
That knee?
Elbows up, overhand grip. If you want to go thumbless, you may. Now, I come up in the tailbone balance. And right off the bat, because we do so many boat poses, my muscles here are doing the gripping. But what I need to do is let my legs dangle dead instead. And so it's my arms now holding that weight. I'm going to push down the legs a little bit, lean back some more, unfold until my elbows are straight. My legs aren't even close to straight. My heels are getting close to the floor though, so if you tap, don't worry. And I'm pulling the elbows up to fold that accordion once more. But the legs hang dead, and that's going to be a difficult coordination challenge to make those legs just kind of dangle dead weight. Again, it's a pulling workout, so make sure we feel the pull. All right, that'll be the first move. Next, we have isometric on the floor for the lats. I'm going to go fingertips just behind where my knee line is. So I'm going to slide back just a little bit. I'm going to bring my heel of the hand towards the floor. It's going to float just a little. And I'm pulling that way. I'm going down into the floor and scraping back with straight elbows. Chest out. Try not to hunch too much. We want to make sure this is lat work, not pec work or abs too much. So I'm pushing down right next to my thighs. I'm scraping back isometrically. It's going to look like this. Ooh. Down and back. Down and back. And what we should eventually feel is that lat underneath the armpits. All right. We'll go back to the rowing, like so. And we have these back dips that we've done a few times now. Turn the fingers this way, behind the body. Big chest, lean back just a little bit. Lift the booty. And we shrug and push away. Shrug and push away. Straight elbows, so it's only shoulder blade motion. This is not a tricep or a chest dip. This is a back dip. Shoulder blades only. Like so. The final move we're going to throw in the sequence, and this will be a per side thing. I have a little separation between my feet. With almost straight arms, I'm going to twist, and I'm going to loop this inside on the inner edge of the arch right there. And pulling, pushing, and most importantly, twisting. We're going to do an isometric against that arch. So I'm pulling here and lock it in. Pushing this far arm, pulling this near arm, and twisting the body. We should get a nice oblique squeeze right there. Imagine swinging it back to that side. And of course, we'll do it on the other side once we get there. You dig? Between every round, it's back to this. We're going to spend a lot of time doing those rows. It is 30 minutes constant, shifting every 30 seconds to a new move. And I'll remind you which move is next. Let's begin in 10, 9, starting with those rows underneath the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tailbone balance, elbows high, thumbless perhaps. And keep it slow so we can really figure out how to use the weight of the legs and the balanced setup to create some pressure for that row. High elbows is good. Good. Drop that stick, straighten your legs. We're going to scrape the ground and pull back to the lats. Begin right away. Pulling back just like our ski move. Just like a pullover on the cable machine. Big chest, straight elbows. Pulling towards the heel of the hand, pulling back. Imagine trying to slide your butt forward with that pressure. If we were on ice. Good. Grab it, and we're straight back to those rows. Find the tailbone balance, thumbless, high elbows. And you choose how heavy to make this. But we can make it quite heavy. Chest out, shoulders back. The tops of the thighs should run into the ribs or the belly or somewhere in there. Drop it, flatten those legs. Now we have the back dips. Turning the fingers behind us, leaning back a little bit, lifting the butt, shrug, push away. It's such a tiny range of motion, very, very small, but the lower traps and the lats are working. Big chest, big chest, big chest, shoulders back and down. Grab that stick, we're back to rowing. Stick, good stick. Let the dead weight of the legs and the unfolding create some pressure for the pull muscles. And I've already got a little burn happening. Drop it, stick over top. Now we take the right heel, the right pinky side, and put it inside the right arch. Straighten both elbows and twist into it isometrically. Twisting to the right side. Mostly ab here, mostly core. Let's switch, other side. inside the left pinky side of the broom, inside the left arch. And we're twisting to the left. Pushing with the right arm, pulling with the left arm, twisting with the torso, most important. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to those rows. Stick it underneath. Make it heavy. Elbows up. Back of the wrist is flat. Try not to crank the wrist at any angle. Drop it. Pull the floor. Go. Pushing down with the heel of the hand, scraping back with the fingertips. Straight elbows, big chest, tall neck. Drop the shoulders. Push with some pressure. Let's go. Make craters, 10 little craters in the floor with your fingertips. Grab that broomstick, get to rowing. Roll, roll, roll. We got a boat. Woo. Bring the chest to the thighs. Legs are dead weight. Try not to do the crunch at all with your abs. Make the arms do that. Good. Now we got our back dips. Turn the fingers out. Behind us. Lift the chest, lift the booty. Shrug and push. So the butt is floating. Big chest. Shoulder down and back. Straight bows. Back to row. Let's get it. Push those legs out. Create a controlled, strong negative for your arms. Pull the dead weight and push those legs out to make it a challenge. Self-initiate. All the while balancing. It's a tricky one. Now we twist. Bring the right pinky side of the broomstick inside the right shoe and twist to the right. Straighten both elbows. Work the gut. Breathe. Switch sides. Left pinky side of the broomstick inside the left arch. And we're twisting towards the left side. Left side of the gut, pulling. Put some pressure into it. That's 5 seconds. Turn the heat on. 3, 2, 1. Sit there, roll up. You know what to do. Experiment with grip widths. Feel free to do that. I'm going a little bit wider this round. Just to see what happens. Nice. Make it a challenge for the pull. Great. Drop it. We got the floor isometric. Scrape back, big chest, go. Slide your butt forward on ice. Pull the fingertips back. Scrape the ground.
See, go up, scrape the ground.
3, 2, back to rowing. Let's get it. Make it heavy. Lift up. Up with those elbows. Real delty-like. Pull. Make your legs create some extra by pushing out with them. Good. Back dips, turn the fingers. Big chest, lift the booty, shrug, push, shrug, chest out, shrug, chest out. Sink into the shoulders and then emerge between them. Oh. Yeah. Ooh. 5 seconds. Work those lower traps. Good. Back to rowing, you know what's up. Let's try a narrow grip this time, right around the knees. Pull up and back. Once you get the the thighs to the ribs, give a little isometric, give a little squeeze there. Flex at the top. Legs. Flex on the dolphins.
Little sea otters.
Now we got the twist isometrics. Put the pinky side inside the arch and twist. Drive into it. Firm isometric pressure. Feel the belly creating the twist resist. Oh yeah. Swap it. Other pinky inside the other arch. And pull. Twist to the twist. Straighten both elbows. And just work that torso. The rotation. I got a sweaty broomstick.
Oh, me too. It's getting slippery.
Good. Underneath, back to the rows.
This is where it gets the sweatiest.
Oh yeah.
It's on the knees.
I enjoyed that narrow grip. Bring the chest to the thighs and squeeze. And create that extra tension by pushing the legs out. Extend them. And then make the arms lower to control the negative. Good. Floor isometric, nice and tall. Great. For the lats, shoulders down. Fingertips scraping backwards. Imagine scooting your butt forward on ice, which sounds like the title of a great musical. Find some heavy ones. Don't just get through it. Some heavy negatives especially. On the way out. Done enough practicing now or figuring out how to really make this an exercise. It's going to come with some extra intent from the legs pushing out. Good. Back dips. Turn the fingers back. Lean back. Lift the booty. Shrug. Shrug. Ooh. Ooh, back to the delts though. Goodness. Chest out. You know what it is. Make the legs do some work. Tax the arms. Yeah. Pushing. Very good. Now we got the twist isometrics. Pinky side of one on that arch. Twist it. Bop it. Oh. 3, 2, 1. Switch up. Other side. Twist. Twist it. Oh, so sweet. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Get that broomstick underneath, start rowing. You know what it is. Coming up on halfway. Today's about sustaining. Drop it. Isometric. Scrape. Back. Down and back pressure with the hands. Present the chest through that gap. Try not to hunch too much. Open up. Show the logo. Get ready to row in 5, 4, 3, 2. Set it up. Let's go. Woo. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop. Back dips. Turn the fingers behind us. Lift the butt. Present the chest. Leg up. Just forward. And lift the collarbone. Get out of the turtle shell. Ooh. Yee. Yeah. Mm. Here we go. Back to rowing. Feel free to mess with your grip width. Go ultra wide this round, see what happens. Driving the ribs into the thighs. Pushing the legs out for pressure. Now we got the twist. Right pinky side to right arch. Rock. Straight elbows. Oh, sweet. Very sweet. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Put a little more into it. 3 seconds. Switch it up. Left pinky to left edge. And we twist. Use that long lever of the broomstick. Twist it! 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Get underneath. You know what to do. Push out with the legs. Pull back in to the chest. Ooh. Make sure there's some weight involved. Use the legs. Floor isometric. Scrape back. Here we go. Tall, proud chest, shoulders back and down. And scrape. More pressure, more pressure, more pressure. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Let's row. Use the leg pushing out to create extra tension for the arms. Good. Back dips. Turn the fingers back. Lift the butt. Shrug. Sink. And then present the chest. Present the chest. Oh yeah. Five seconds. Yeah. Get to rowing now. We know what to do. Sustain. Create a battle between the arms and the legs. Don't just move in and out of the position. Find how to create tension. How can you make that pull heavier, that row? Twist it. Pinky to arch. Go. Tall chest, straight elbows. Twisting the torso is the primary focus. Ten seconds, add some pressure. Investigate the sturdiness of your broomstick. Other side. And by that I mean try to break that motherfucker. But not really, because it could be unsafe with this lingering. Just in theory. Think about it. 10 seconds. Push, 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 push! Pull, 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 pull! Twist, twist, twist. Constant tension for the rowing. Find out how heavy your legs can be. Scrape the ground, isometric. Tall, pull back. Mid-thigh is where our hands are along that line. Not too far back. That's for the next exercise, the back dips. So keep it in front of the butt. Woo! Proud chest, shoulders back, shoulders down. Scrape the fingertips backward. Imagine scooting your butt forward on ice. And guess what? Give the pull some weight. And look who's back. It's the Jeff. On the scene. Hey, hey, hey! Hey! What's up, John? Where were we? Back dips?
Yes.
Okay, back dips.
Back dips.
Jeff distracted us. This beautiful hair. It's glistening muscles. Ah. 5 seconds. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. You know where to go. Back to row. Isn't there a Brian McKnight song about that? Starting back at rows, I think was the lyric. You'll have to fact check on that. Sounds accurate. Sounds like something he would say. So, want to say hi? It's really. Oh, and the twist, isometric.
Twisties.
Say hi to Jeff. Pinky side of the stick in the arch, and twist into it isometric. 30 seconds.
Oops, sorry guys, pardon me.
No worries. Oh! Switch it up. Left pinky side of the broomstick on the left arch, and we twist to the left. Let's go. Straight bows. Pull it. Let's go. To a set torso. Ay, ay, ay. 3, 2, 1. Get to rowing. You know what it is. We are well past 75%. A couple minutes left.
I think the hardest part's how slippery the underknees get.
Oh yeah, for sure. You gotta find a nice little groove.
Yeah.
Drop it. We got floor isometric. Scrape the ground. Big chest. Remember, put the hands in front of the seat, not back here. I kind of like them even closer to the knees, actually, now that I'm trying. Feel free to play around with it. Yeah, fingertips right next to the knee line. Feels pretty good on the lats, pretty isolated. Scrape back, slide your butt forward. Get to rowing. Last few times of this. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Floor isometric. We just did that. Back dips. And all kinds of levels, guys. The monotony is making me go crazy. It all just becomes one big exercise anyway. Big chest, dip. Big chest, dip. Emerge, sink.
So, pull-ups are next.
Here we go. The circle's closing. We're getting close. Make it heavy, remember. Use your legs. Bring it all the way to the chest. Elbows back. Good. Now we got our twisties. Inside edge, go. Rotate the torso. My chest is facing.
It's like my right pec's aligned with my left leg, foot.
Okay, I see that. Yeah, yeah. And switch. Make it firm. Don't just hold a position. You gotta add tension. You gotta add muscle.
So,
Squeeze it.
those are dislocations, right?
How about the gut? Okay. Didn't do it. 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Back to rowing. And we're gonna row to the end, which is going to be about 1.5 minutes from here. So we'll hear bells, but just continue to row. And this will be the end of the workout. This will be the finish.
Nice and heavy.
You heard the man. Pushing out with the legs to create that tension. Keep going. Stay in the row. This is our celebratory set.
Once you start losing the strength in your hold it, yes,
That fingertip grip.
rest.
Keep moving. We're going to hear a bell, but keep moving. Ooh, yeah. Let's go. Feel the delts. Feel the back. Put the chest out. And then straighten the elbows. And work the leg weight. This is our last shot. A couple more reps. Final 30 seconds. Let's go. Get those reps in. Final 15, make it count, because this is the end. Let's go. Heavy ones.
Activity completed.
Wow.
Okay. All right. 30 minutes of straight kayaking. That's wonderful. And imagine if we put that constant tortoise style effort, we go a very long way in 30 minutes. Imagine all that spent calories right there. That's going to create some propulsion. And like we've worked several times in the past couple weeks, it's this one step at a time approach that's squeezing, relentless, sustainable power transfer. Strength, endurance, strength, however you want to think about it. The ability to just create power over and over again at a very medium intensity. Not much of today approached 100% strength-wise. But it was good, it was saucy, and it was constant. A lot of volume, a lot of distance traveled. Hopefully you traveled some good proverbial distance in the rest of your day today, whatever your endeavors may be. We're with you, we support you. Any words of wisdom?
Respect, crown is wallpaper always.
Always. Always, guys.
That's the theme.
It's real essential, okay?
Respect.
Have a lovely day. And maybe sometime soon, I'll see you out on the water applying this strength in vivo, as it were. Have a great day. Thank you for hanging with us. We love you. Mwah.